Well, I must have a sixth sense. Guenther Steiner has left Haas Formula One team. He is no longer the team principal. Drive to Survive have lost their funny man, and the PR master of Guenther Steiner is no longer a part of Haas F1. So here is the official announcement from Formula One themselves, breaking Guenther Steiner to leave Haas Formula One team effective immediately. He is going to be replaced by Ao Komatsu as the team principal. It's a day of change for Haas today on this Wednesday. They've lost their technical director. Guenther Steiner, their team principal, has left. And this is something that I expected to happen over maybe the next 12 to 18 months. You look at how Guenther Steiner handled 2021. They completely didn't develop the car, didn't look into it, with the impression of going into 2022 with a really solid base to build upon, and they've just gotten worse and worse. Now, personally, I'm not going to blame everything on Guenther Steiner, but when you've got the most wind tunnel hours as they did in 2021, when you're at that part of the grid where every upgrade counts and they've not really made a big difference. We're trying to hit 80 subscribers by February, so it's completely free. Make sure you hit that red button and let me know what you want to see on this channel. They've not really gained any ground. If anything, they've gone backwards since the start of 2022 with the new regulation set. And obviously, Guenther is the main man. It's his responsibility to make sure the team move forward. And obviously, they haven't done that so far. And obviously, it's his decisions that make the team move forward. He has to sign off on the upgrades, on the development, and he hasn't gone through the correct path. So let's see what Ao Komatsu has to offer to Haas F1 team. We're going to take a look at their statement in just a moment. So here is Ao Komatsu, the new team principal at Haas F1 team. If we just scroll down and have a read of this, he's been appointed as the new team principal with Guenther Steiner departing effective immediately. He has led the operations for the past decade. Komatsu has been promoted from his role as Director of Engineering. He has been at Haas since its debut season in 2016, and he started as a Chief Race Engineer. He's got 20 years of Formula One experience in engineering and management. The Japanese engineering graduate started in motorsport at British American Racing and has previously been at Renault, and this is now his time to be the team principal of Haas F1 team. It's obviously a massive decision that has been taken by Guenther Steiner and the fellow people at Haas F1. Gene Haas has made a big decision here as well, not looking further afield. You see, you have the likes of Matteo Binotto, who's out of work. Otmar Zafnar is out of work as a team principal, who have experience in that role. They've taken the chance on one of their own, and it could be a massive decision. Obviously, heading into the 2024 season, a lot of decisions have already been made for the cars. Because obviously, if you're starting to make decisions on the 10th of January about changes, you're not going to get them until March, maybe end of April. We saw it with McLaren last season. They made late changes to their car, but didn't get the full package until Austria. And then after Austria, they flew away. So obviously, today they've also lost technical director Simone, Resta. Obviously, it's a big day for Haas, losing two key members due to disagreements. Well, we don't know about Guenther and why he's gone, but the rumours are that it's disagreements about the development. Gene Haas seems to believe that they don't need new infrastructure and things like that, but obviously other people disagree. You obviously only have to go back and listen to James Vowles' opinion on the effect that infrastructure can have. And when he walked into Williams, it was nowhere near the way Mercedes was, and obviously two different sized teams. But this gives an opportunity for Haas F1 team to have a fresh start. Obviously, you've got the new engine regulations in just 2 seasons' time, which obviously come with changes to the car. Is this change going to work out in the best interest for Haas? Obviously, Guenther Steiner wasn't the greatest of dealing with rookie drivers. He obviously brought in Nikita Mazepin for the money bags, and Mick Schumacher was never, in my opinion, treated fairly. If I remember rightly, Mick Schumacher bettered Kevin Magnussen over the second half of that season, but was still axed from his position for Nico Hülkenberg. Obviously, a big decision. It's one that could have major impacts on the upcoming seasons. And obviously, if it doesn't go well, people are going to be thinking, well, why did you get rid of him? Surely it was a bad decision. Should have kept Steiner. But the decision's been made. Steiner has moved on from Haas. And it's time now for Haas to start making their drive up the grid. Are they going to be able to do something similar to what Williams did when James Vowles moved there? I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, AO has been in Formula 1, in motorsport, for a large majority of his life. He'll know what he's doing, but does he have the right skills to lead a team as the team principal and not just of a specific environment? It's a massive day for Haas. Obviously, I did a team review on them earlier in December, I think I released that, and I spoke about why I believed Haas needed to move away from Guenther Steiner. They've now done it, and I still stick to my guns that this is the right decision for Guenther Steiner to move on. He became more of a PR piece rather than what you want from a team principal. I felt like it just seems like he was there to make people laugh and more of an environmental figure rather than to be leading the team in the right direction. And obviously, you look at 2021, the team made that decision to just shut up shop development-wise, focus fully on the 2022 regulation set. And obviously, we saw where that has left them. Obviously started brightly in 2022, but since then have just faded away and been outdeveloped by every other team pretty much. They don't seem to be gaining ground on anybody. They've still got the same issues they had at the start of last season. They bought a big upgrade package which didn't work. And obviously that's a lot of these things aren't solely on Guenther Steiner, but Guenther Steiner signs everything off, is the main man. He's the one in charge. And obviously he's paid the price in a way, because whether he's decided to leave or they've basically gone, we're going to get rid of you so you can walk if you want, it's one of them decisions that we will never know the ins and outs unless Haas or Steiner come out and talk about it, but I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. So obviously, thank you for watching this latest F1 news. Let's hope that Haas can make a challenge up the grid and become a proper midfield team again, and maybe even battle for podiums in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll leave the link to my Formula 1 2023 season review in the comments. I might even put it on this side of the screen as well. So keep your eyes peeled for any upcoming Formula 1 news and predictions, because I'm going to make sure that I get some predictions out before testing starts in the middle of February. So keep your eyes peeled and I'll catch up with you for that. Make sure to go and find me on TikTok, pictured here, and Twitter, pictured here. These are the places where I'll keep you all up to date with all my upcoming videos and my thoughts and feelings around the Formula 1 and football weekend.